It's Week 11 of the NFL, and this one features your 2021 Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies. We go from Denver. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The numbers for Williams a week ago, 13 carries, 53 yards. On second down, Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing is Brady on third down. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamar Chase, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, 21.6 miles per hour. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading them out, the 3rd-year player from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, Jalen Hurts.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. The Broncos at 7-2 here on the year. They were losers last time out, but winners is 7 of 9 prior to that.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Brady. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now Brady. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Brady. Finds his man over the... Now the ball comes loose. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Brady going to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Ben Mason, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts sets up to throw it. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on. He finds his man Johnson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Henderson going to run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Broncos are going to have it 1st and goal. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
Flush to his right. And he spots Henderson open left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Well, let's call that a less than ideal play on 1st down.
No doubt about that one because that was a situation of just digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself. And it ended up a big-time loss.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complimentary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Brady. This pass hauled in by Dotson. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now Brady again. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, Brady completes it again to Dobbs. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Gay's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there. From
a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this 1st half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So after the INT, it's Brady. Complete to Likely. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. To throw again on second down, Brady. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And Shark calls it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Second down, they go again with Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Hurts. He is going to find Hill here. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A give to Williams, running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Throwing is Hurts. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts, and he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him come out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy most likely to bring him.
Touchdown, Broncos! David Njoku, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, a 7-point margin. It's 20-13 now. A drive there, just 4 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 41, Brady. Complete. It's Dotson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. They give it to Williams, running right to about the 26 here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And this offense on third down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Brady. Got a man, it's Chase. He completes it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Brady. On target to his man, Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On play action, it's Brady. Able to connect with Dotson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Now a play fake, Brady. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd and 7, Brady. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamal Williams, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich finding space at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. You cannot write these guys off just yet having a quarterback like that on your side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Hurts. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing is Hurts. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd and goal. Hurts dancing to his left. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So the Broncos now down by 10. At time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this to Myers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win.